Unlike my opponents, I definitely would carry on with carbon capture and storage. This is not an experiment. It's done in other jurisdictions. As a matter of fact, Shell, the same mother company of Shell Canada, is very much engaged in this in Holland, and now they're getting into greenhouse industry because they use it as a feedstock for greenhouses. They have a lot of excess heat, they have carbon. All you do is you add light, and that's all you need to grow food and vegetables in greenhouses. And this carbon that we're storing right now could be feedstock for many, many other industries into the future that you and I can't even think about. Now, that's number one. Number two, I would carry on with carbon levies. If we are to meet our 2020 self-imposed targets, we need to carry on with those levies and convert those dollars into research, development, and commercialization of new technologies that will allow us to extract more of our resources with less environmental impact. And lastly, I would not allow Ottawa and Washington to be setting our environmental standards.
I will make sure that the regulation is reasonable so that we spend money on things that matter. I know lots of times I hear that companies have to do 100 tests when there's indicators for 4, and in return for that, it'll look for more research and development on new technologies. And the other thing that will really make a difference is negotiate with the U.S. and not go down the path of further reductions unless the U.S. comes with us, because even if Canada goes to 0, the change it'll make in the planet is negligible to 0, but if we bring the U.S. with us with a 10 or 20% reduction, we've really done something. So that's what I will do, is negotiate with our neighbors and make sure that we do it as a group when we reduce our environmental footprint.
We need to phase out the coal-burning electricity plants in this province. It's one of the most obvious things that we need to do as Albertans in terms of reducing our greenhouse gas emissions. And it's an opportunity for us as well, because these plants are nearing the end of their useful life, and so it's a logical time to do that. We also need to reduce emissions on an intensity basis in the oil sands. We can do that, and this is where technology needs to be brought to bear. We'll do that, and we will specifically begin to reduce emissions. I don't favor carbon taxes. I don't think they actually reduce emissions.